weekend, I want everybody to come back with a story to share on Monday. And try to come up with something a little bit different than we don't hear commonly. Class dismissed.
Wow, I'm so excited about this assignment. My dad will be able to tell me things that go on forever after all the things he's seen and done in Mexico. I even have some things I could share myself.
Yeah, you have a lot to tell. Your family has done a lot of important, interesting things for God's work. My family, on the other hand, never even left the country. We barely go just 3 states over to Monarch once a year.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll think of something. Hey, why don't you talk to your grandpa? He sure seems to have a lot of stories stuck up his sleeve.
Hey, you may be onto something there. Well, see you later. So long. Bye-bye.
Well, hello there, Sonny. Go out for the weekend, eh?
Yes, sir, it is.
You got something on your mind today? You look a little down the mouth. You're usually full of chuckles and chatter.
Well, our teacher gave us a homework assignment that's got me stumped. He wants us to come back to school on Monday with an interesting, uncommon story of someone making a difference in their world. We've been talking about how important it is to be ready to do God's work and studying the lives of some really fascinating people, like Annie Carmichael and...
Well, now, that is an interesting assignment, and a good one, too. So what's the trouble?
I'm just stumped. You have Alex's family who are missionaries. Wow, they have a lot of important, amazing stories to tell. But our family, well, we're nobody special. We just don't seem to have much to offer. Dad's job doesn't allow us to travel much, and having a big family doesn't make it easy to do either. I want to do something, but sometimes I just feel stuck.
There certainly are some big, important things being accomplished by God's people. Some are right there, easy to see, while others remain hidden and even totally unnoticed. Take Anna Warner, for instance.
Who? I've never heard of her.
See? Exactly my point. Sit down here, Sonny. We've got a story to live.
Oh, Grandpa, I love your stories. You can always make me feel like I'm a part of them.
Well, hang on then. Close your eyes and imagine hard. This time we're going to New York, and we'll even make a quick stop in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, too.
Oh, you really scared me.
Oh, you're here early.
I am?
Well, you are here for the Bible study, I assume.
Well, I don't know. That is my grandpa said. I guess I am.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm Anna Warner, by the way. Would you like to help me set up some chairs?
You're Anna Warner? So this must be a really big Bible study or something.
No. It's just a few of us getting together, maybe half a dozen people or so. Were you expecting something else?
Oh, well, my grandpa was telling me a little about you and the work you've done for the Lord, and I was expecting something
More impressive.
It's not that a Bible study isn't important, it's just that...
Well, you may be mistaking me for my sister Susan. She's a successful author and certainly more talented than I. All I do are things like this right around me, and some writing attempts as well. I help my sister with parts of her writing too, but I don't seem to be very good at that either.
Oh, what kind of writing?
Right now, my sister gave me a small task of writing a poem for a piece of her stories, that all I can come up with just seems kind of childish and simple.
Well, I'd love to hear what you thought it.
Well, it's kind of silly, I guess, but this is what I have so far. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. It's all I can think of. I can't really seem to come up with anything else.
Oh, whoa, that's Jesus loves me. Do you have any idea what that song is going to do? The whole world is going to know and recognize it. That's what.
Now I'm pretty sure you are confused. It's just, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm blank, y'all. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Now I'm pretty sure you are confused. Are you sure you didn't hit your head or stay out in the sun too long before you came here? It's just a little point.
Wow, Grandpa, that's amazing. And she really didn't even have a clue how far that song would reach, did she?
No, I doubt she ever did know. And there's more. That song affected well-known people in a big way, too. Take Amy Carmichael, for instance. You said you studied her, right?
Yes, she was that amazing lady from Ireland who devoted her life to rescuing temple children in India.
Righto, my boy. She testified it was that song, Jesus Loves Me, that strongly influenced her to become a Christian. And then, during World War II, a group of soldiers got stranded on an island after their PT boat was cut in half by a Japanese destroyer. That's where we'll make our last stop for the day. The Solomon Islands in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
I can't believe no one's Pinterest to spend 2 days.
They've given us up for dead, sailor. I know it. And it won't be just that if we don't get some water soon. That rain shower didn't give us much.
Yeah, sucking water off leaves isn't going to do a trick for long.
I don't know if starvation will get us first or the Japs. There have been dogfights overhead and Japanese barges crawling past us all day.
Uh-oh, there's 2 people coming at the beach. We better take cover.
As it turned out, a few days later, some friendly island natives discovered the soldiers and got word to the Americans, who immediately came to their rescue. As they boarded their rescue boat, they were overwhelmed with relief and gratitude, and moved to praise the God who had given them mercy. At the suggestion of a native on board the boat, these hardened, war-torn soldiers broke out in a simple yet beautiful song, words of a song they all knew, Jesus Loves Me. And there's more. The leader of the rescued soldiers that day was none other than the famous John F. Kennedy.
For Anna Warner, with her quiet, steady life, never thought she was making a splash. I mean, really, she was doing something that ended up affecting the whole world. Wow, thanks, Grandpa. I really need to hear this today. I have a perfect story to present all of it. And who knows, maybe I'll be the next Anna Warner.
That's my boy.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so. Cristo me amo, yo lo sé, pues la Biblia dice así, que los niños son de quién, quien es nuestro Señor fiel. Sí, Cristo me ama, sí, Cristo me ama, sí, Cristo me ama, la Biblia dice
ndani kweli, Mungu amenahili, sisi wake watoto, kutulinda si zito. Yesu Mwokozi ananipenda, kweli upendo Mungu amesema.
That was Swahili and Spanish.